Hello, everybody. This is Sneakbee from Sneakbee Gaming, getting ready to do a few more of the uh, quests for the Book 2 of the Red Maid. As you'll notice, I'm a level 24 character right now, and the next set of quests are basically at 29 and 30. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of questing to get my experience level up here next to the um, what is this, Lonely Mountain, and I'm here at the Forsaken Inn. But I thought what I would do is just spend just a second with you, completing this next section, and then I'll go and do some quests offline, and then come back to you when I get up on the next step here. So I am at Book 2, Chapter 6.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Well, yes. Candace is a good man who has taken a chance by getting us word that you can be trusted. For his sake and our continued friendship with him, I hope you are worth a risk. We're simple people who wish to remain apart from society, but there are efforts that must undertake to survive, and we will ask for your assistance to prove that you're worthy. So find and speak to a member of the Egg Lane at the Forsaken Inn or their camp in the Nanyatha. Okay? And
Can't you leave me to my misery?
you have toiled long and we're grateful for all you've done. You appear to have best intention towards our people. For this, we'll grant you the request you ask. Okay, that was pretty easy. We'll go ahead and do that.
Don't know if you can help me.
Well, I'm sure I can. It's a level 27. I'm level 24. So you have been patient, Sneakbee. You must understand we're solitary people. We hold our friends dear to us and protect them as well as we can. Radagast is such a friend, and here at the behest of our leader at Aoth the Terror emerges from a long slumber. He has taken residence in the ruins of Osgruth, a place we call home. You're welcome to make the journey to the east. The ruin is north of the Great East Road before the road snakes between them. Seek Radagast within the tower. Perhaps there will be a way you can aid him, and he will surely help you. So basically, there's a nice shield, a little up under what I have right now. Shoulder pads might be good. Don't need the rune stone. So shoulder pads will be what I'll accept on this one, if at the time it's good to go from there. So let's go ahead and get their silver present. Scroll of max morale and power. 90 minutes. Let me go ahead and do that here in a minute. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break, and we will come back with you in just a few moments for you, and probably 30 minutes to an hour for me. I'll see you in a few minutes. Had to come back to you while I'm riding here. I just can't believe how beautiful this is for a 12, 13-year-old or 7, 8, 10-year-old game. Written for 32-bit computing. They've updated it to 64-bit on the launcher, but the graphics and everything is still the same. But I mean, Weathertop, how cool is that? All right, I'm going to go back and do these quests, and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Hey everybody, Sneakbee here again. Just wanted to give you a quick update on where I am. Started in the Forsaken Inn, did the quests around Weathertop, moved into this Minas Iridol, did a bunch of quests around there. Now moving over into this name Edoth. So the natural quest line, if you'll follow me, basically is Forsaken Wind to the Weathertop, down into this area, over into the mid area, and then finally up over into this area here. Once you get here, you can go up into the Red Pass, and that's where the main epic quest line is. You also can come down into Harlerog. There's some fun little things to do down there. I'm really just grinding through this right now. As you can see, I'm level 25. Still trying to get up to that, close to that level 30. If I come back over here, you can see I'm level 27 is where we need to go. I am almost there. I'm at 25 and like 120 points away from moving up to level 6. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, this area here actually has some quests that are inside this little mountain. It has some little quests that are out here in the line. I'm going to go ahead and spend just a few moments with you inside this little mountain here. This is really one of the first true dungeons that you run into if you are running through the quest lines here, there's a dwarf over here, Logie. He actually had a quest for me, as well as Henry R. And we're going to go ahead and jump on down in here. And basically, it's just another Slayer quest. But what I love about this is just the, this is my first experience of truly getting into I guess what you would call a dungeon in the system, or in the Lord of the Rings. I guess you can say that you ran into some of these in the Barrow Downs, but yeah, I really felt like this was the first time I ran into something where I was just going in and taking on some critters. This will also really look and feel a lot like what you end up with in the Mines of Moria later on down the road. So, again, it was kind of a fun little quest hub here. Doesn't take very long to run through. Again, Slayer deeds. I don't think you have to go in here and do much other than kill these guys. You might have to run through and get one of the more epic bosses, but nothing too bad. And there I've gone ahead and leveled up. You'll notice that they keep trying to get me to go to the North Downs. North Downs is kind of fun, but I'm really not going to mess with the North Downs at this time, because I really want to stay on this epic quest line, and you can really get bogged down doing other quests, and you can end up way over level for what's going on, and we go on from there. Now, I will tell you that my heal chain has basically been completed. 2-1-2-1, 2-1-2-1, 2-1-2-1. Basically, it's a little bit repetitive here, but you get all those running, get that whole chain, you really do get some heals stacked up on you. You can see I've been defeating the orcs, moving on through there, and I've got to do one more Orc Slayer, 120 orcs. Again, those are going to be off camera for where we are. So just a little quick status update. I am still leveling up through the areas here, and we'll be back with you whenever we get back on the epic quest line. Alright guys, back with you here. Going to go into Ostguruth. So I started out in the Forsaken Inn, came up through Weather Hills, Minas Iridol, Nain Inioth, and now I'm up here at Ostguruth. You'll see I've actually ran in here just a second ago and picked up a lot of the quests. Completed a couple that really didn't mean anything, but I do have a epic quest line here as we run in. So here's Ostguruth. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm from the central part of the United States. We got accents. But I'm going to go ahead and run in here and check things out. So there's a little camp here. You have a few of the armor smiths and people like that. Little place to pick up some groceries. And then if you come on into here, you're in a little tower, and who likes to live in towers? Well, the wizards do. So we're going to come up here, come upstairs, and here's Radagast the Brown. So nice looking little guy. Yeah. So the Elaine sent you, did they? I have been expecting you, although sooner rather than later. You have in fact taken your time. I understand you found something up on Weathertop. This rubbing, I do believe it's a G-rune, and it's marked off used by Gandalf the Grey, another by order. I guess from the description of those 3 lines, he was in Amansul on October the 3rd, not but a few days past. I too saw lightning upon Weathertop, and I fear Gandalf found trouble there. I've not seen him since we parted at Sharn Ford, so I could tell you no more of him or his travels. Of this place I tell you much, but I'll tell you very little. So, which one do I want? I think I want to go ahead and get The shoulder pads is what I was looking at a second ago. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get the shoulder pads, and we'll run through there. And need to at level 27 collect some bog moss through the bog prowler mist. So we'll go ahead and do that. I did pick up, like I said, a lot of the quests around here to level up a little bit. So I am going to go ahead and run those. And as we move back into the normal quest chain, we'll take care of that and go forward. I did pick up several of the tasks here, and just realized that my daily tasks are at the cap. I'm going to go ahead and spend the 10 credits and reset it just to clear that out and get those guys cleared off. But anyway, I want to go ahead and run a few more quests, and then I'll come back with you whenever we get back on the Epic quest line. Okay, I'm back with you just for a second. I've been running a few quests here, about halfway through level 27, and I'm down here in this little area here just to the west of Oscaruth, and I have to go in and basically find these little nests in this little red area. Oh, I'm still fighting. Forgot these guys. Cover. And I have to collect these little Norbert legs, so I want to go ahead and do that. I just wanted to let you know that this is part of that Epic quest line, collecting bog moss from these nests here, and then I'm also doing a few other little side quests. Anyway, I'll come back with you here in a few minutes. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up the finding those little bog creatures, and turning in a few of these quests here, deciding if I want to go ahead and take A or B, and in this case I don't really need either one of those 214, 251, so that will do that. I do want to check out these earrings, see if they're any better. Not any better than what I currently have, so I can sell them. Matter of fact, she's a salesman.
I'll try to help you if I can.
Yep. Alright. But I did want to come up here and visit with Radagast the Brown again, since we're on this quest chain. I'm still level 27. You did well. The moss will help me understand the evil is tainting the Red Swamp. This is but the first step in determining what causes shippers to become confused and irrational. There's still more to do, my friend. It will not be easy.
This reeks of death.
Defeat the Whites in Hangamar. Level 28. I'm 27. That's pretty cool. I actually knocked out one or two of those while I was doing my other quests, so they're not too difficult. And I should level up fairly quickly when we get into those. So I will be back with you in just a few moments. Okay, I want to go ahead and give you a real quick update on where we are. I am in the this southern area of the Lone Lands, and I'm running into my first troll here. So let's let him come in, take a quick peek at him as he comes up. These guys are not very pretty. I did check my key bindings, and on my oh, that's a nice little toss. On my key bindings, I actually use my number pad, and so basically this, which is the hampering javelin, is the divide sign. This is the asterisk sign. That's the 0 and the dot, so those are basically my range skills. I do have a couple more range skills right here. Looks like diminished targets and a marked target. I've never used these, so I'm going to start using those. Those are on 6 and 9. And these two, Warden's Taunt, little... Do I have the Warden's Taunt twice? I do. Don't need that there. Fist and Fist. Basically, these are some gambit builders that we can use. When I get into real rotations and actually get the cap, I'll start using some of these, but I just really don't use them right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep those out there. Battle Prep actually allows you to... okay, so Battle Prep, I can go 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So you can basically go ahead and get everything ready, and it keeps it out there until you get close, and then when you get to them, you already got a full gambit that you can run. Again, don't typically run those in PvE unless I'm doing a raid with a crew and I need to go in and grab aggro in a hurry. So anyway, I wanted to show you that first troll as I'll go through here. I'm going to go ahead and continue on, do some troll hunting down in this area. I've got another little quest hub down here to run through, and then I'll be back up here. By that time, I should be close to level 30, where I can go up into Red Pass and take out that area. So anyway, I'll be right back with you in just a few moments on your time, maybe 30 minutes on my time. Be right back. I know I'm doing this a lot, but just look at that. You got a little cluster of stars up here. But as I was running through this little bog, look, there's the moon there, and there's the moon there. Just those little attention to details just really amaze me as we go through. Anyway, be right back. Okay, so I am back on the Book 2, Chapter 9. Need to go up here and talk to Radagast again. See what's going on here. And let's see what he's got to say.
Returned, I see.
The White's destruction can only prove to help us time to come. Now listen, there's much more to do. Okay.
This is dire news.
The sheer number of Whites in Hangmar collect sigils from the Gaunt Men. This is a level 28. Yeah, the boots are actually pretty nice. Agility, vitality, maximum power. A little less vitality, but it brings me agility too, which is something that a warden likes to have. And the redstone, yeah, I like the web of peace better. But okay, we'll continue on here. I'll bring you along when I go back to kill those Whites, because this was a nice little area up here, and we'll see if we can take out some of the Whites with me, and then we'll come back and see what we've got to do. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to keep you with me for a little bit while I do this. I have to keg out these Gaunt Men. They're actually a little bit tough to take out because they start off with an ally, and then they get another ally about halfway through if you don't stop them. And I did that time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just keep you with me. I'll show you where we are. This is Ostgaruth, where we've been working. This is a little castle area up here filled with the dead. And there's these ancient bile spewers. They spit at you. They're basically just zombies. And then you have like these summoned Whites, and then this Gaunt Warsinger. I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys over to me. See how he brought another servant with him? So now I've got 3 to fight. But still, it's PvE. Normally not too bad. Especially with a warden, because you can actually start getting your heals going and your morale taps, as well as putting the bleeds on the bad guys. So, doing a little bit of all that as we go through here. Okay, I don't want to mess with the bile spewers. Those are not really who I'm interested in. But I do want to kind of sneak up in here and see if I can find any more critters. Yeah, I'm at the far end of that. I need to get back out this way. Alright, let's see if we can use our careful step to walk around this guy. I think he saw us. He did. A lot of bile viewers here who I really don't want to mess with. But I got one. Go and step out of the spew a little bit. See if I'm close enough to bring those guys over. Alright, 2 more of those guys, and there's one right there. So we'll go ahead and see if we can do this a little bit interesting. I'm just going to spam my interrupt to make sure he doesn't get a chance to call his bad guy in. I think we're far enough that I can kill it. Yep, there we go. That's 4. And I bet we've messed around enough where that one that was out here, yep, is back. See if we're far enough behind these guys so we don't aggro them. And yes, we are. Alright. Let's do that again. Let's see if we can sneak up on them. Nope, I didn't get my interrupt in quick enough. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right here. There we go. And I will see you guys when we get back to the lair. Be right back. Alright, back with you, getting ready to go talk to Radagast again. See what he's got to say.
There is a gaunt lord here.
These sigils bear the mark of Ivar the Blood Hand. He's a powerful lord and a gaunt man. He's a dangerous and vile creature. He is behind the corruption of the website, the Red Swamp. Why would a creature such as Ivar travel so far from Angnar? Power, perhaps, but what drew him here?
I have a task for you.
Okay, talk to Eric the Stone Speaker and Herolog. Okay. Wise man of the acclaimed, though known with a reputation, stone speaker, scholar, studies stones and collects knowledge. Travel to him and ask for his help. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to basically cut here and wrap the book 3 up. Whoa. Yeah, wrap book 2 up on our next episode. It might be a couple of days. I have a very busy week next week, so expect to see fewer pieces of content coming out. It's going to be cut up very much like what we're doing here. I'm going to take time to edit this together and get it uploaded tonight, so y'all have it first thing in the morning. Anyway, this is Sneakby signing off. Everybody, if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. And looking forward to continuing our quest through Middle Earth through the Epic Quest line. Anyway, this is Sneakby. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.